Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jazz is Sacred podcast. You're joined today by myself, George,
Hello.
and the other one. Sam, that's you. Okay, it appears that Sam doesn't want to
Sam can't talk, by the way. We should probably tell you that.
We accidentally cut out his tongue.
Yeah, we did.
So, don't worry, I'll just cut that out, Sam.
We were shaving his teeth and we cut off his tongue accidentally.
Sam decided to offend Jazz today. I feel a bit disappointed in him.
Let's talk. No, seriously, right? Let's talk about jazz. It came from 1920s America, right?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, but it ended horribly because now everyone hates it except Greg.
Why does everyone hate jazz? Since when did everyone hate jazz? I don't mind it.
Well, yeah, apparently it's just a bunch of wrong notes.
Nice, smooth jazz.
Does Amy Winehouse count as jazz?
I have no idea who that is.
What about the Doors?
I don't know who that is.
How do you not know How do you not know who Amy Winehouse is? How could you? What? I don't understand that.
Greg's gone.
Yeah, Greg's gone. But Sam, how do you not know?
No, I was just pouring myself some
Winehouse
water.
I just don't. That's why I need an explanation, George.
She's like the most. Yeah, she's very famous.
Actually,
She died like in the 2000s, I think.
So she did.
I have a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, Sam.
Have you guys had any interesting occurrences in primary school?
Yeah, loads.
Yes.
Way too many. Like an unhealthy amount.
Like what?
I showed up one day, I threw it up on the floor, and then I went home.
Great. I haven't been sick in years.
I was sick like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, great.
I was horribly hungover.
Wow, that's legal.
Laughs and sober. And yes, it is legal in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Actually,
Yeah, it is. You can literally give your child liver cancer if they're over 5 years old.
Yeah, as long as it's in their private property and it's allowed by parents, which it wasn't.
Which it wasn't. Okay,
Wow.
sick.
Congratulations, you have now confessed to a crime. Don't worry, I'll bleep it all out.
Bleed?
Bleep.
Bleep. Bleep!
Oh.
You know, I'll use that exact voice clip there to bleep it.
I don't think anyone's gonna listen to the podcast and call the police on me.
I don't think anyone's gonna listen to this after that intro.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
right.
I think
So
the intro is fantastic.
We're gonna talk about primary school today, aren't we?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so do we want to do we want to stop recording and then start recording again?
No, we don't. Just carry on.
Can
We
we
already
cut
have
this-
some content. We already have a few minutes, okay? I need
Can
to
we
go to
cut this
sleep in
last bit
about
out?
40
'Cause
minutes.
it was just really bad.
It wasn't bad.
We can
Yeah,
cut you
well.
saying cut it out.
Honestly, you saying it's bad makes it worse. So let's just carry on as if nothing happened. So, Sam, primary school.
Yes, that was a thing.
So
It was horrible.
Yeah. Did you know that I used to go to counselling because I was very autistic?
Really?
Yeah.
Explain.
I had to go to like a little room where I just I got to play with things and stuff in the middle of lessons, and there was like a sand thing. Well, I don't really know how to explain it. It was like she would just talk to me, ask me how I was feeling, ask me how I react to things, like how does this make me feel? It's just the typical counselling stuff.
That's really nice.
Yeah. At the end of it, I got to put like a bunch of coloured sand in the little bottle.
Oh, sick.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so do you have autism?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's typically not the reaction people have.
Are you not allowed to be happy with that, Greg?
No. It's just a bit funny. You laughed too.
Yeah, Greg. Are you autismist?
Autism.
Oh my god.
Are you autismist?
That's the name of the episode.
You fucking.
Yeah, I'll make sure that's the name of the episode.
Autismist.
So
Autismist. Okay, perfect.
Autismist. No,
So,
it's just that typically
so
when
Sam's
people say
autism.
that they have autism, usually the response isn't cool, you know?
That's very.
Yeah,
should
well, that's
it?
because I'm not autismic. Or autismist.
Not one of those people
Autismistic.
that I definitely am not.
So anyway, Sam has autism. What else are we going to learn today?
What else have you got, Sam?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, what other mental disorders have you contracted?
I'm not a mental patient, George.
Oh.
Did you know that there was this kid who ran
Who's to
around
say you won't be one? Oh, God!
Ice
Greg,
cream!
God
God,
Greg driving around Batmobile.
yes, sorry, I just decided to go outside for some
God.
ice cream.
I slammed my mic into my face and it really, really hurt.
Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to, Sam.
He thought that if he dove into his mic, he might be able to come out where I am and get some ice cream.
Yeah, he's trying to go into the nth dimension.
Yeah, I'll pull a poltergeist on you and crawl out of your computer.
Sounds
Please do.
fun to me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, have you had any interesting moments in your primary school, George?
oh, you guys are in for a treat. You'll probably
on.
be here for like
Am I?
3 hours. Okay, where do I start?
Sorry, I have about an hour before I go to sleep.
That's
Oh,
great,
okay,
Greg.
cool. That's fine. Right. So, the first primary school I went to was a Catholic school, and
Oh, that's
yeah.
always great.
You told me about this.
yeah, it wasn't a good place. Our priest was horribly homophobic. When we were really young, I can't remember what year it was. He gave us letters and told us to give them to our parents. And when my mum opened it, it was a letter. It was a letter from the priest saying to write to our local MP to tell them why gay marriage should be banned.
What?
So yeah, he was
Whoa.
trying to ban gay marriage. I don't know what he was trying to do, because it doesn't matter if you
That's
ban
not
gay
very
marriage
cash
in
money.
It
Larkfield.
doesn't
It's
affect
not gonna.
anyone. Let them enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, it's. I find the whole homophobia within religion thing dumb as fuck.
What,
I
like,
mean,
let them go back to the church?
yeah. I mean, does God really care who you fuck?
No.
Also, be
unless
careful about what you say here.
Yeah.
unless it's kids. Unless it's kids, I just want to clarify that. So
Yeah,
actually,
Right after
like,
I said be careful about what to say.
I don't get how people think that's okay though.
oh god, the whole
Nah.
some people. Yeah, if you think paedophilia is an acceptable sexuality, then yeah, you've got some issues.
Hang on. Let me correct you there. Not if you think it's an acceptable one, if you think it is one.
If you think it's okay in any way, basically.
Wait, Greg,
Mm.
clarify, because technically, yeah, is it?
It's
I don't
it's
actually
not.
know.
No, we're losing our paedophile audience.
Oh no!
We have to appease the paedophiles.
Yeah, paedophilia is great.
I'd rather die.
Hang on, I'm going to make that the name of the episode so we can draw up some clout.
I'm not allowing that.
Yeah, let's not. Also, don't clip that, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't
don't
want
worry.
clips of me saying paedophilia is great to go around the internet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
it's a strange contrast, really, because the priest. Okay, right. You know how the stereotype of priests being paedophiles is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, trains, damn it.
I think ours actually was.
Yeah. Well, he did work with quite a lot of children.
Yeah, he did. It was really strange because we had this yearly thing called reconciliation.
As you do.
And there was like so we got shut in one of the teachers' offices.
As
With
you
the
do.
door with the door closed and everything. And we had to sit
As you
opposite
do.
to the priest, and we sat
As you
really
do.
close together, and he was just
God.
like, okay, now tell me your sins. And you had to confess all of your sins to him. Then he'd
Okay.
ask you how often you went to church and shit like that. And it just made me feel weird.
Jesus.
And then you
Looking
tell
back
him
on it
never
now,
because you're a goddamn atheist.
yeah, I know. I've been atheist for most of my life, but I don't think schools should force religion down kids' throats. What do you guys think about
And
that?
now we enter political land, so this is something I can get behind.
Yeah, okay. What do you guys think about that? Do you think because the second school I went to, right? It wasn't technically a Catholic school, but every assembly, we had to sing songs about why Jesus is
Hymns.
really cool. So, and that was just
I used to
shoving
have
religion down
this
kids'
song.
throats. And I don't think they should do that. I think they should let kids make their own choice. But what do you guys
I'll
think?
put it this way. I think that all religious ceremonies in school should be on an opt-in basis. It
What, like,
shouldn't be that if you...
choose?
Yes, you are allowed to choose if you want them, but it's
Yeah.
assumed that you don't.
Well, I mean, I just don't think religion should be part of schools anyway, unless it's
think it should.
designated to that religion.
There are a lot of religions out there
I'll
that
put it this way.
would be comforted by it, but maybe.
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
it should be
I'll put it
taught.
this way.
Yeah,
I
go
think
on.
religion can be a part of school as long
As it's not.
as long as it's not kind of mandatory.
Yeah.
As long as it's,
Yeah.
like one day you go, okay, I want to join in. Great. Now you can. But
Yeah.
by default, it should be assumed that you don't want to.
Hmm.
And
A
if
lot
a
of
school
people
does offer religious ceremonies, it shouldn't just be in Christianity. Like, I know that
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
primary
yeah.
school that I was at, it was only Christianity.
Yeah.
Church of England kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
It's the same with my school. It's the same with both of my schools. I think it's the same with almost all the schools in Britain, which is completely unfair to all the Muslims and Sikhs and Hindus
I'll put it this way. I went to
and even
4
atheists.
different primary schools.
Yeah.
And, or is it 3? Hang on. No, I went to 3 different primary schools.
Yeah.
2 of them were Church of England. The other one was a supposed secular school. Well, it didn't have any kind of marking that it was religious. And the experience in all of them, religiously speaking, was the same. You had the standard hymns every day. You had... in all of those schools, you had to go to church. You couldn't opt out of going to church. You had to. Like
Now
for
that's
Easter, I went.
that's interesting because in my school, you didn't have to go to church constantly. You had to go to church a few times to get in.
Yeah, we did too.
But once
Like, it
you
was
were
only
in,
for
you
ceremonies
didn't
of
have to keep
sorts.
going.
It was just, like for Easter, for some other things too.
Yeah.
Like I think before Christmas there was also one. It didn't happen too often, but there were points
Mm.
where everyone did have to go to church and you couldn't say no.
That's really bad.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Is that indoctrination?
Could be considered so, but it's fairly controversial.
Yeah, forcing people of other religions to go to Christian church is indoctrination. Personally, that's what I think. But I don't want to get too political here.
I'll put it this way. You do you, right? But don't make
Yeah.
others do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I think that's the whole
That works with a lot of
religion thing should be on a you do you basis. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who you fuck as long as it's not kids and as long as it's consensual.
Or animals.
I just want it. All animals, yeah, God. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you get married to. Again, as long as it's not kids and it's consensual, and
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter what religion you follow. Personally, I think religion is bullshit, but you can follow whichever religion you want, and no
Do you
one
want me
should
to cut
care
that
too
bit
much.
out?
Sorry?
Huh?
Do you want me to cut that bit out since it is fairly controversial? You referring to
Fuck
religion
no.
as bullshit.
What bit?
All right. Okay. We're keeping it in. Cool.
Yeah, no, don't cut that out. I'm confident in my opinion, and I don't really care what people think.
Wait, what was that? The whole religion thing?
No, I know. I'm fine about what he said, but he did say religion is bullshit, so I think that may be taken a bit badly.
I said that's
Anything
my
so.
opinion.
I think he's allowed to stand by his opinion.
Alright, that's
And
fine.
can
in
we
that
just
case.
express that all of us are atheists, by the way? So we might say some wrong things.
Yeah, we're all atheists, so sorry if we
Yeah,
offend
as an
you.
atheist, I do apologise if I am
Yeah,
insensitive whatsoever about religion.
I don't want to offend anyone. I just think it's an interesting subject.
Yeah, these are just our opinions.
Speaking
Because
of,
I mean, yeah, personally, I think religion was sort of created when we didn't have explanations for everything, and now that we do have explanations for most things, I don't see why we still need it.
Actually, speaking of explanations for most things, when I was in year 3, that's second grade for Americans. When I was in year 3, I was actually teaching myself about atoms and molecular structures.
Jesus Christ!
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I still have the book, which I learned
I
quite
only
a lot
learned
of
about that
things
like a
from.
couple years ago.
Okay, so what's your point?
Yeah.
Even no, because essentially I was in a Church of England school, and I didn't believe in the religious stuff whatsoever, right? And I searched for other explanations for it, and I really think it should be more that kind of atmosphere that they promote of kind of.
Feel
Yeah.
safe and not be
You
forced.
should be able to try to find explanations for stuff for yourself, and then you should be able to stick by those explanations
I
and
think people
change
should
them if you
have free thinking.
disagree.
Yeah,
It should
I
be that they
think.
provide.
Yeah. I think they should do that. I think they should look at explaining things, but not quite religiously. Because the problem with having Catholic schools or just any schools designated to one religion is that what do you teach in science class? I mean, in Catholic school, I don't remember exactly what they taught us in science, but it's interesting because if Catholics supposedly believe in creation theory, then what do you teach about evolution? Can you teach evolution? Or
Because
do you
it
teach creationism?
conflicts with the beliefs of the religion, really. Creationism versus evolutionism.
Yeah.
I obviously believe in the evolutionary model since it makes
Yeah,
the
same
most
here,
sense
since
to
it
me,
makes a lot
and
of sense.
it has sense and it has proof of it actually being observed.
Yeah.
Charles Darwin and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other biology. It's because it wasn't just Charles Darwin, it was more people proving it after him.
Yeah.
So we do
Yeah,
have
yeah.
definitive proof.
But Charles Darwin's experiments with the finches, which show that
Yeah,
their
yeah.
beaks adapt to the current conditions, was a
Yeah.
great
Yeah,
proof
to the
of
environment, to
adaptations
the
and
food
evolution
sources. Yeah.
happening. Yeah, which to me really
Whereas
is enough proof.
yeah, it is. I mean, I think it is. I just think that evolution is more credible than an invisible man creating everything. I mean, that's just what I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
have very strong views on it because I don't really know anything about what's happening, but I don't believe in religion because I think that there's no point of believing in something that could be true and couldn't be true, because if it isn't, then that's just a waste of your time.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
That's my
You go. You go.
if I may, I'd say that religion, however, can actually be really useful in giving people hope in difficult
Yeah, no,
circumstances.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely has been shown to do that. Like, I don't want to say that I'm fully against religion, because I'm not.
No.
I don't want that to be seen as coming across here, since it really isn't my view. But it has a lot of benefits and its own downsides, from an outsider's point of view.
Yeah. Okay. This is actually really interesting because we're all
But then
atheists.
again, sorry, yeah.
So think about this. There are these. I don't know. There's people. Picture this: we do we make a bunch of Christians go on a crusade to Africa and go to the tribes and teach them about religion. So they I'm guessing that African tribes have no concept of
There
Christianity,
are some tribes out there which have no concept of even human things.
which is crazy. But like
Like,
Specifically
if you
African
look
ones, I don't know where
historically
they
Yeah.
speaking, right?
Yeah.
Like when Christianity was coming about, all
Yeah.
of those tribes, even in the Americas, for example, when colonialism started, most of those tribes, if not all of them, had their own pre-existing belief systems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some, for example, may have worshipped their ancestors or had certain gods for certain things. I mean, it was very diverse.
Thing, because if you're given like your own free thoughts, and you don't get anything like told to you, you'll have your own beliefs, and they can be really different from what we have
Yeah,
today.
because essentially these tribes formed these beliefs as part of their cultures, right? How do I get this across? Hang on, I had this point in my head so brilliantly thought out. It essentially had these kind of isolated bubbles of thought that kind of brought up their own ideas,
Yeah.
which I think is simply fantastic.
Yeah, I think most tribal peoples have their own pantheon of deities purely because they don't have the scientific understanding that the more advanced world does, and that's where I think that's the only reason I think religion doesn't have much purpose in today's world, because religion was created originally by the tribes of early humanity to try and
Explain things.
to try and
Yeah.
explain how everything is here, how existence is happening, how the crops were growing, how people were dying, and
For example,
everything like that. And now that we have explanations for almost everything that we can think of, I don't
for example,
see the purpose in religion anymore.
For example, in the past, you may have had a god of thunder in a polytheistic religion.
Yeah.
But now, it was to explain why thunder happens. It's a
Yeah.
god striking down his wrath, or whatever have you. But
Yeah.
now we know that
Yeah.
it's just caused by static electrical discharge between the clouds and the ground,
Yeah.
caused by electrical build-up. And we still don't know much about death, but we know the causes of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know
Because
that. Yeah. Yeah. Carry on.
Like you may have had a god of harvests, and
Yeah.
rain
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But now we know why it all happens, and we can predict
Yeah.
it on a more reason-based, logical level.
Okay. Now, I personally think that some of the ideas in religion, like all of the gods that we have from Greek mythology and all that, I think some of that is cool to think about as an idea itself, but I don't personally believe in it. I don't really know how to say it. Just yeah.
Yeah. I understand what you're talking about, and religions do actually. Oh God, are there people outside talking? Forgive
Oh
me
no.
if there's quite a bit of background audio.
Yeah.
Be
It's
quiet,
fine.
child. No, but religions have been known to really bring out good morals in certain people.
Yeah, and that's great.
There's yeah, I
And
think
I think that's a big
part.
advantage of it.
Yeah, I think that's part of an issue with religion because it brings up good morals in people, but
Not a
it also
bad
brings
thing.
up very bad ones.
Oh,
I
good
mean,
morals. Grr, I hate good people.
Yeah, I hate good people, man.
No,
Why
just
can't everyone be like me? Urgh.
just
Charitable people, god damn you.
I hate
think about the
people.
Spanish
Why give
Inquisition,
charity?
though.
Spit on the homeless.
Yeah,
Just
nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
yeah, I
I
know
don't know what that
nobody
means.
expected the Spanish Inquisition
Don't
because
worry, I'll edit it in.
yeah, God, yeah, but
You'll have to
like
explain that
Carry
to
on.
me.
the
Monty
problem,
Python's Flying Circus, watch it.
Oh,
No, carry
I
on,
haven't seen
George.
that one.
yeah, I think the problem is it brings out good morals to a certain point until the religion decides that they want to ostracize a particular group, because if they have a set of beliefs,
Yeah.
if they have a set of beliefs and someone defies that set of beliefs, then people could start getting fanatical, which is what happened in the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
And
Of
it's
course,
why and it's why some religions persecuted some groups of people, like other religions, or the gays, or the I don't know, just
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people in
yeah.
general.
I mean, you have to keep into account that these kind of zealous people who are willing to force their beliefs onto others
The fanatic.
are the fanatics are really at a minority in a
Yeah.
lot of circumstances.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, definitely.
and we can't really use that to generalize all people, right?
Hmm.
Many people who fought in the Crusades, yes, may have done it, like for the glory of God and whatnot, but also they were typically promised some kind of reward in exchange for this, for their services.
Yeah.
And in the Spanish Inquisition, well, that was really a lot of zealous people spreading the faith for the empire of the Spanish and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, the zealots, and the fanatics are at a minority, but
Mm.
it's still an issue.
But they are
that
still
religion
there.
creates.
I don't
They,
know what you're talking about.
mm.
What?
uh,
Okay. Basically, some people don't like some other people,
Ah.
and so they murder them brutally.
Yeah, that happens a lot in history,
Yeah, it does.
and it also
Religious
happens
wars and
today.
religious genocides have occurred too much.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It can bring out bad in people, but it can also
Mhm.
bring out really good people.
Yeah.
mm.
So the conclusion about religion, it's also good and it's good and it's also bad. It's
Okay.
in the grey area
Just
between
decide for
good and
yourself. I'll put it this way:
Yeah.
decide for yourself.
You shouldn't listen to us and believe everything we believe. You can just
bad. Yeah,
decide for
good
yourself.
point.
Don't
Why
don't
are you
don't
listening
take us
to a bunch of
extremely seriously.
15-year-olds?
Yeah, we're not trying to force our opinions. We're just having a chat about it.
I
Yeah,
think I'll put a disclaimer at the start of the video.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, good idea.
kind of
I
like
think-
a trigger warning. Just make sure people don't take us too seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
We're uneducated people rambling on about something we're not fully educated on.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
yeah, it's true.
don't take us as experts. Sorry, Sam. Carry on.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to.
Yeah,
Just
you were
trying
trying.
hard.
I recognise
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Carry on.
I think a good thing to move on from that is, for our original topic was primary school. What kind of stereotype do you think you would fit into from your primary school experiences?
Oh, this is
Standard
interesting.
nerd.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I
This
was introverted,
Uh-huh.
studied science and computers excessively, and
Mhm.
completely neglected all artistic talents. Apart from programming. Standard nerd.
Now, this is
Also, I was good at
interesting,
maths.
right? In Catholic school, I was a jock.
You were a jock.
I know, I know, I know. I know.
I don't believe it.
For reference, George is
okay.
about 3 feet tall in real life, so this is
Shut the
hard.
fuck up, Greg. I'm
Not
5'2".
You're 5'2". I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
Laughs in 4'20".
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, well, I'm 4 inches taller than Danny DeVito, so suck on that.
Are you? Oh yeah, Danny
Wait.
DeVito's pretty small. I thought he was the size of you.
No, he's not. He
DeVito was
would have been.
4'10".
He would have been a few months ago, but no,
Yeah.
I'm growing quite quickly now.
At this
Yeah.
point, he's a
Okay.
jock.
So, basically, in Catholic school, we played football every single day. Every lunchtime, the only thing we did was play football. About half of the class, about half of the class went and did something. I don't even know what they did, but they were all girls. They were probably playing. I don't know what they were playing, but they were playing something that female children do.
Did the girls in your primary school used to be obsessed with like loom bands and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what were those?
That was
things?
after Catholic
Those
school, though.
those small rubber bands that you would like make rings
Yeah,
out
moon
of.
bands, yeah.
Yeah,
loom
yeah, that
bands?
was weird.
I
Yeah,
don't know why that was a craze.
yeah, no, nor do I. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but they made like 4-meter ropes out of them and then basically played total wipeout on the playground. It was wild.
Jesus.
You know, one person in the middle spinning with the rope and everyone has to jump over.
That sounds really fun.
Of course, the teachers decided to ban loom bands
you
after
wanna-
about a week of the
Do you
first
want to
ropes.
hear how
Motherfucker.
barbaric the
People
things that I
get
used to
hurt.
play were?
What?
So-
Go on.
So basically, in like
Recording.
year 6 or something, Greg, can you translate it for Americans? If there are any
Grade
out there.
5.
Okay. Yeah, in grade 5,
think.
we used to have this game where we'd stand on a hill. Well, okay. So basically, there were people standing on the hill, and there are people trying to get up the hill, right? And the people standing on the hill would throw stones at the people trying to get up the hill and like push them.
Holy crap,
So
moly.
basically, it was a game to get up the hill, and the people who were up on the hill, like if you got up on the hill, you just try to stop the people who were trying to get up the hill from getting up the
I'm
hill.
sorry, so people are standing at the top of the hill and stoning their fellow children.
And
That
pushing
sounds
and
Oh
fucking-
my god,
basically
this
getting
is
away.
brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are
This
fucking
was
horrible.
primary school?
Yeah.
For
so-
Americans,
okay,
I
so,
think this is middle school or some
Yeah.
stupid crap like
Middle
that. I don't
school.
know your systems.
We're in high school, I think.
Yeah, we've just finished freshman year.
Have
It's weird to
we?
think that.
What?
Yeah, we have. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
No, hang on. No, wait, what? How?
Yeah,
Because-
right.
Wait, George,
Basically,
how are you a jock?
year 10 is freshman year. Year 11 is sophomore. Year 12 is junior, and year 13 is senior. But anyway, yeah.
You a
But I
jock?
want to go to college, not sixth form.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, carry
Oh,
on.
you don't have to go to sixth form. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. But with that system, it's strongly implied.
Yeah. But
Carry on.
anyway, carrying on with my awful life history. Yeah, I was a jock in
2-foot jock.
which is crazy because half the class were girls doing something. I don't know what they were doing, and then the
all
other
the
half
girls
of the
are clubs
class.
to you, George.
Actually, sorry, could I interject for just a
Why?
second?
I'm telling the story.
No, because it's related to what you just said.
Okay, go on.
And, you know, going off on a tangent is fun. Did you always realise how the class was always split up into these groups?
Yeah.
And
There were
Yeah.
the
You had,
cool
like,
kids, the kids who got bullied, and basically just the girls and something else.
My school was clearly very different
the
to
way
yours.
that I saw it, right? There were, for whatever reason, race divided people within classrooms.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How is this related to playing
I'm
football?
serious.
Greg,
I'm
are you
serious.
talking
I'm
about
serious.
racial segregation?
No, I'm talking friendship groups, and when people made friends in primary school and developed their social circles, they
Clique
stick nearly
segregation.
nearly
I kind of see what you
exclusively to
mean.
their race.
I
And
kind
then
of see what you mean.
Wow.
You look around the classroom and you see these groups, right? Like you have the girly girls, then you have the less girly girls, and then
Yeah, my favourite races. The girly girls and the less girly girls.
and you see, I can't really talk about this without being
Then
racist.
don't.
But, you know, you have another group. Another group of
So these aren't cliques, these are fucking
And-
ethnic groups.
yeah. No, it's split up into like girls,
Jesus.
ethnic groups, the cool kids, and then my group.
The immigrants.
George.
My
Sorry.
group was only ever 3 at most.
Oh.
My group was a few people, but I was like the very autistic person of the bunch. Like I was
You see-
ridiculously.
Oh, that's sad. My group was a jock.
Oh, that's
I was a jock.
let
and
me
that
get
was-
on with my story about
story
me
I
being
was
a
telling.
favourite jock.
George,
No,
carry on, I
like,
couldn't hear you.
half the class played football every lunchtime,
And then the
it
girls
would be,
did girl things, yes.
and it would
Yeah.
be like 12 or 13 people against my team, which was made up of 4. Yeah, it was me and 3 other jocks, and we won every single time.
What, you beat up girls?
No, on the other team, it was like 12 boys and 1 girl, and then on
No.
our team, it was 4 boys, and we won every single time, even though there
you're
was
such
only
a
4 of us.
loser.
And like,
Whenever I played, oh sorry, Karen.
oh yeah, it's because I got so good at football because we played every single lunchtime. But then in the next school, we didn't play football at all. So by the time I got to secondary school, I just couldn't play sports anymore. It was fucking awful.
I used to play
Um,
sports. Wait, have you guys
I
ever played
was the-
bulldog?
hang on. This is fantastic because it relates to football. When I was in year 1/2, right? People used to run around on the field playing football. Now, being a year 1/2, I always wanted to get in on that football fun. But you see, for me, I never really saw the point of football. And do you know what the most fun was?
What?
Running about 5 meters behind the ball, tripping myself up, and then getting to kick the ball because of a free kick.
Oh, we had a kid that did that on the enemy
I
team. His
did that
name was
quite
Brian.
I did
Greg,
that
I
quite
can guarantee
frequently
all of them
until
hate
people
you.
just told. I did that quite frequently to the point where people said, "No, Greg, don't play with us."
I could understand that. Greg, you're an arsehole.
That's so sad.
Hey, this
No,
was year one
we
slash
That
had a
is
kid.
really sad.
We had a kid who did that on the enemy football team, and every time
Enemy team.
he'd trip himself over and he'd just fucking yell, and it was the most pathetic thing. And then when we offered him a free kick, he just stopped yelling, and he was absolutely
part is,
fine.
the teacher always gave me the free kick.
Wait, you had
Greg.
teachers? You had teachers in
Yeah,
your
we had
as your referees?
teachers.
That's sad as fuck.
That is really. Wait,
No,
you're
you
talking about PE, Greg?
lunch ladies. No, we're talking about
Oh,
lunch
the lunch
ladies.
ladies. They confiscated all my sweets all the time.
Oh, fuck the lunch ladies, man.
Actually, one of them once confiscated my Lego figures because I was showing them off to my friend.
What?
He also brought in some Lego figures to show off, and he had his confiscated too.
Lunch lady uses confiscate. Greg is now sad. I swear they confiscate everything.
Greg is
One
confused.
time, I was in an assembly. This wasn't Catholic school. And it was my first day as well, right? It was an assembly, and I had some lip balm. Because I did this weird thing where whenever I got stressed, I licked my lips, and they went red and sore. And so I had to have lip balm.
How corrosive is your spit?
Sorry,
What is the pH of your spit?
Yeah.
1.
George,
Oh,
how sharp
Yeah.
is your tongue? Do you have like little hairs on it that just?
No. The pH of my saliva is just really low. But yeah,
-10.
but basically, I was in an assembly and I got my lip
Basic,
balm
I see
out.
what you did there. You know, pH joke. Haha.
Oh, base. Oh, that's not funny.
Craig, shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Greg.
Okay,
Carry
George,
on.
carry on.
And I got my lip balm out to put some on, and then a lunch lady came into the assembly and grabbed it away from me because it was disrespectful.
Oh,
Don't
I
use it.
can
The
just imagine it's
person's
like the
cool.
Remembrance Day thing. You're just standing in silence, and then you just pull out your lip balm.
With a
Well,
big pop from the
yeah.
cap. I remember when once I bought some Shrek lip balm and I ate it all.
You ate it.
That's the thing. Oh, I
Greg,
want
you
some.
ate
Tom.
lip balm.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Are you okay?
Well, I mean, come on, you're using it, but then you get bored because of how slowly it's going down, so you just chomp it and you feel satisfied.
Greg,
And once you've
What the fuck?
started, you might as well finish the job.
what is your IQ?
I was in year 3.
You sound like the kids who used to sniff Tipex and feel cool because they did.
No, I have standards. Also, I can hear myself through somebody's microphone.
Oh, whose is it?
Person not using headphones, identify yourself.
Oh fuck! I'm not using headphones. Should I? Should I
George.
wear headphones?
George, I could plug in my one speaker.
Okay, fine. I'll wear headphones.
Why weren't you?
I don't know. I never wear headphones when we do the pod.
That's on preparation.
And
Unprofessional.
Okay, and you called it the pod.
The pod.
Yeah.
I'll just express disgust through editing.
While George plugs in headphones, I'm just going to say that I was one of the bad kids, yeah? You know, the ones who'd always get yellow and red cards and have to sit on the bench.
Rebel? Go on,
Yeah.
explain.
It wasn't cool. I just got told off a lot because I was really stupid.
Oh. Oh.
I spoke to my teachers extremely formally.
As I said,
Oh, fine, sir. May I
used to
have
get
one of your
invited.
finest golden stickers, please?
No, to the point of not using any contractions within my speech whatsoever.
That's
I don't know
so
what that means.
strange. That's
I don't use didn't, I said did not. I don't say don't, I say do not, right?
Greg.
Like, instead of it is.
Teacher's pet.
Well, what did
actually
you expect?
really, really strange.
No, because I mean, I'm talking to my friend in my semi-formal manner. And then, as soon as the teacher addresses me, I just switch to this extremely formal mode of speaking.
Oh,
And
Have you?
yeah,
I
and it
mean,
gets weird when they. It gets weird once they try to engage you in small talk because I was maintaining this extreme formality. They make a joke. What do I do? Ha ha ha. Chuckle,
huh.
like
I've
this
been
really unnatural chuckle, and then it's like, yeah,
I've been
that was
told that my voice
fantastic.
changes when I talk to teachers or cashiers.
Does it?
Yeah, I've been told that like I could be talking to someone like, yeah, you know, that happened, blah blah blah, and then a teacher is like calls out my name in the register. They go, Sam. I go, here, miss, like that. Does
You're,
anyone
you're,
else do that?
What, so it just goes
um,
higher pitched?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
when I speak in Polish, my voice sounds less depressed.
Go
It's
on,
higher
speak
pitch.
in Polish. In Polish.
No,
It sounds the same, Greg.
nie, mój głos jest trochę inny, no nie, bo on jest wyższy,
Do
on
Polish
nie jest
people
taki
naturally sound
smutny,
depressed then?
on się rusza, no nie, tak bom, 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 bom.
What was
Well,
that
yeah.
last
Translation
bit?
on screen.
What? Do you want me to translate it on screen?
Yes.
In post.
Yeah. I don't want to know
Yeah,
what
I'll
it
add some
means.
Polish
I don't care.
subtitles to it.
Cool, thank you.
Thank
Polish
you.
subtitles, no English
Yeah,
subtitles.
so you can type it out by hand into Google Translate.
Great. Okay.
Right.
No,
Ah.
don't worry, I'll add something like that.
Okay.
Okay,
So
thanks.
George, you were a Chad.
Yeah, I was a complete Chad in Catholic school. However, I did get bullied.
You got bullied and you were a jock. How does that work?
I don't know.
6-inch Chad.
I honestly don't know. I was one of the jocks, but I got bullied pretty badly.
Oh dear. By who?
George, right now
Yeah.
I'm picturing you 6 inches tall, acting like the biggest.
Fuck you, Greg.
George,
Fuck
do
you.
you think you were a Chad? Were you just
You fit
did
on
you
my
just
desk.
think you was?
No,
You're
yeah.
smaller than my Subway footlong.
It was just.
You're shorter than my cup.
You're shorter than my cup.
Oh, that's so funny. You guys are really, really funny. I just want to let you know that.
I didn't say it. Greg did.
Okay, Greg, you're really, really funny.
Yeah,
Hey,
Greg.
hey everyone, Greg is really funny.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm really funny.
George. All I can imagine is you just walking around with your chest puffed out, your shoulders all high, and thinking you're tough shit, and then
Okay.
It's my shoulders could only go so high. I was very small.
Okay, hang on. Let me show you what I'm really picturing of you in
Things like-
Catholic school.
Oh,
like
Greg.
things you thought you were really tough, and then some kids would just come over and push you over.
No, I
Okay.
never thought I was tough. I I was very
I'm picturing
self-aware.
you something like this.
Let's see. For fuck's
You are a
sake.
toy.
Oh, here it's perfect. Here it's perfect. Woody is the teacher, and Little Buzz is you.
The teachers would have to bend down to talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Whenever a teacher passes by, he puts his hand behind his back and stands tall.
Yeah, I do. I'm just pretending to be innocent.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Pretend to be
No,
innocent
that's not what I look like. I didn't.
Don't worry, I'll
grow
edit in
hair,
some long hair.
cool. Yeah,
Put an upside down beard.
It's put Keemstar's beard upside down. That's what my hair looks
Hang
like.
on. I'm just sending in this image as a so I can just steal the hair from this.
Okay. That's
Mine,
not what his hair looks like.
no, it's
Yeah, it is.
it's kind of
more
close
straight,
to
isn't
what
it?
it's kind of close to
And
what
by
it
the way,
used to look like. But I got a
This is
haircut.
basically the
so
first
it's-
result for long hair, so I'm just going to stick with that.
Okay.
Type in Mark Lanigan 1993, and that's about what my hair used to look like, but a different color.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
Oh, 1990. I see.
Okay, I know this isn't a good
So
time. but
your
I'm
hair
trying to-
looked like a bottle of booze.
Oh, he was a heroin addict. No, Mark Lanigan.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
I know this isn't a good
Yeah.
time, but I kind of need to go to the toilet.
Proceed.
So
Toilet.
can you carry this for a few minutes?
And on that bombshell.
No, not right now. Just talk about something, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, might I present to you a great book that I've been reading
Oh
recently
no.
called BESTSTARS Volume 1. I have the
Oh,
collection
God.
from Volume 1 through to 6. I'm expecting Volume 7 to sometime soon next month. Already pre-ordered.
Please hurry up.
You see, BESTSTARS is a fantastic series, completely unrelated to BESTSTARS. For legal reasons, that was a joke. For legal reasons, BESTSTARS is a parody. But otherwise, completely unrelated.
Yeah, sure.
Like, great story about depressed wolf boyo and his friends, and a rabbit too. Wow.
Whoa.
See, real thriller.
Sam, hurry up,
has,
please.
Pictures in it like a good manga, and it has
Yeah.
text too. Text is quite important. It lets you read. It has some fairly fun stuff like a
BESTSTARS,
barcode.
if you don't know what BESTSTARS is, it's basically a furry anime.
Actually, furry manga turned into an anime.
Well, yeah, it's an anime and a manga because it's both.
Yeah, it's both at the same time. How is that possible? Not even I know. See, I think the manga is truly fantastic. Because it sits on my shelf.
Keep going, Greg. Keep talking about BESTSTARS.
Yeah, okay. I would go into a plot overview, but that's pretty major spoilers, and I don't think we really want to dish those out. If you do want major spoilers, check out my YouTube channel, BESTSTARS, link in description, completely unrelated.
Good.
It starts off quite nicely.
Oh, Sam, come back.
Okay, sorry. Well, you know what? I think this is the point when I deploy the meme from my Instagram page.
Oh no.
My latest one. I'll just quickly put it into the chat so I remember to edit it in.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
this took so much effort to do. So much effort, I had to find a whiteboard. I had to find a pen. I mean, it's so great. I mean,
You had to find a pen? Oh my god.
I had to find a pen for a whiteboard. A pen. A pen.
A pen!
I mean, a pen. Do you know how much effort it takes to find one of those?
Hello?
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort. Oh, thank fuck, Sam's back.
Why was he talking about a pen?
Well, he was waffling on about BESTSTARS, and oh yeah, I've seen this one. I don't understand it.
I don't either, and I don't want
I
to.
was almost eaten by sushi. Lol. I lolled too, XD. It's a masterpiece.
This is why we don't rely on you for funny.
Yeah, Greg's
No.
not.
This is peak comedy. I mean, I just found a whiteboard. I found these two magnets.
You were enjoying it when you read it out.
What?
You didn't even sound like you're enjoying it when you read it out.
That was for effect.
I think we should wrap it up there.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell,
Thank you and fuck off.